I've been seeing a lot of comments from you guys saying that the Boruto time skip could happen in the next chapter. With the release of Boruto chapter 80, we saw both Boruto and Sasuke leave the Hidden Leaf Village together. And looking at the dialogue of the latest chapter, with Damon telling Boruto that he must get stronger in order to fight somebody like him at full power, as well as with Kawaki, Code, the Ten Tails army, and the entire Shinobi world, knowing that the Boruto manga is also on hiatus for the next 3 months, considering that Kishimoto has to write the Minato manga since Minato won the Naruto Top 99 character poll. For today's video, I want to discuss the possibilities of the Boruto time skip actually happening in the next Boruto chapter. In my personal opinion, I'm about 50-50 with this, considering that the manga is going to be on hiatus for the next 3 months. The next Boruto chapter is going to release in around August or September. This is going to allow Kishimoto and the rest of the manga staff that are working on Boruto to structure the future of the series. And I wouldn't be surprised at all by the time we get to chapter 81, looking at how chapter 80 ended off, we could get some sort of time skip. And when I'm referring to the time skip, of course everybody's thinking of the flash forward scene where we see Boruto and Kawaki grown up. In my personal opinion, I still think there are some things that need to be shown in the series before we get that jump in time. Also, with Boruto leaving the village, I've stated this in prior videos, I definitely do think Boruto and Sasuke will go on a training arc. Everybody's coming after Boruto's head, and since Sasuke also left with Boruto, probably making Sasuke an accomplice to Boruto quote-unquote killing Naruto, they're gonna have to spend some time hiding and running away. Of course, Boruto has access to space-time ninjutsu, so they can use the Karma Seal to go to other dimensions in order to get stronger. Looking at what actually has been happening ever since the battle against Code, a lot of stuff has been addressed. I made a video similar to this last year, but I did make a discussion video talking about if the Boruto time skip was gonna happen earlier this year. But looking at that video and some of the things that I was asking to be addressed for, that Kishimoto definitely did deliver on, a lot of stuff has happened. Boruto becoming an Otsutsuki, Kawaki getting his Karma Seal back, Naruto getting sealed away by Kawaki, the Omnipotence Jutsu happening, pinning Boruto as the villain, Kawaki as the hero, Boruto getting his scar, Sawada unlocking her Mangekyo Sharingan. There's a lot of things that have been shown that many people were wanting to be addressed into the Boruto manga pre-time skip, and we are seeing the after effects of it. However, I still think there are some things that need to be shown before we go into that jump in time for a couple of years, and that is, I think there will be a final battle between Boruto, Kawaki, and Code. To be honest with you, I think there's too much high of a stakes for the entire series to go on a 3-year time skip, considering that Code has a Ten Tails army. Let's not forget, Code has been affected by Ada's omnipotence. All of the harmful intentions that Code has towards somebody like Kawaki has now been completely flipped toward Boruto. That Ten Tails army that Code is creating, that is being built by the thousands every day, are not going to be headed toward the Hidden Leaf Village anymore. They're going to be headed toward Boruto. So with that being said, I really don't see Code standing around for the next 3 years, or unless he miraculously just decides to be incredibly patient and decide to build his Claw Grime army by tens of thousands over the next couple of years, I don't see Code just standing around. Now that he knows that Boruto is probably away from the Hidden Leaf Village, I do imagine that he's going to try to hunt him down. Sasuke did imply that while the location that they are in currently is safe, it won't be for long, considering that the Leaf Shinobi are going to try to find him. Same thing goes for Kawaki, man. I think Kawaki's character has gone full circle ever since he's been introduced into the Boruto series. Long gone is the kid constantly talking about the pain that he was suffering from with the likes of Jigen, his biological father, and the karma. He has fully embraced the Karma Seal, which is something that he always hated, and he even stated that he wanted to off himself sometimes, knowing how much pain it gave him. But after realizing that it was all for the Otsutsuki and their plan to update their genetics in order to become stronger, Kawaki has vowed to eliminate all of the Otsutsuki. And with him wanting to kill Boruto first, like with Code, I don't think Kawaki is going to stand around for 3 straight years. I don't think that's possible, knowing that, at least to their knowledge, Naruto was just killed by his own son. With Boruto being painted as this villain, they're going to try to hunt him down and kill him as soon as possible. Of course, there are some alternative ways for Boruto to escape instead of just staying on Earth where he is at most risk. With Boruto having access to the Karma Seal, where you can use space-time ninjutsu, where I really don't see how anybody else can get into those dimensions other than maybe Kawaki, since Kawaki also has the karma. Boruto and Sasuke can chill in there for the next couple of years. Depending how Kishimoto handles Boruto and Sasuke's quote-unquote location, that will kind of dictate on how will this manga move post Boruto chapter 80. I don't think the time skip where we see Team Boruto and Team Kawaki will happen yet, considering that I still think that we will get a final battle between all of these three characters, and whoever comes out on top in this battle is going to impact the rest of this series. Of course, Boruto is at the disadvantage. He has two powerhouse characters trying to hunt him down, on top of the entire Shinobi world, plus a Ten Tails army, and with both characters leading these big ass armies, they're just not gonna stand around, bro. And once this battle does finish, in my opinion, that's where the time skip will finally happen. I know a lot of people have been waiting for the future scene to happen with Team Boruto and Team Kawaki, but all I gotta say is just let Kishimoto cook, man. You gotta let the plot develop over time. And besides, Boruto hasn't even lost the will to live yet. This has been stated so many times by Momoshiki, and we saw at the end of the chapter, Momoshiki is praying for Boruto to lose absolutely everything. With him alongside with Sasuke, I definitely do think that once Boruto fights Kawaki and Code, whatever the outcome of that is, in my opinion, I know people are going to disagree, but I just don't care. I think Sasuke's getting packed up, man. I know some people are going to deny that, but I'm still on the train of Sasuke's going to get bodied for Boruto to break down. Because let's be real here, Boruto has admitted that he was crushed by the Omnipotence, but the fact that he got somebody like Sarada and Sasuke by his side, my boy isn't phased at all. Like, he's literally saying, like, yo, I'm still Boruto Uzumaki. I'm the son of the 7th Hokage. He does not care. Like, that's the craziest part about Boruto. His mental resolve, as Momoshiki stated, is incredible. I think your average shinobi would break on sight if they were put in this position. And with Boruto going through all of this adversity in one day, he also lost his right eye as well. My boy is different. He got that dog in him, and he hasn't been through that crazy adversity where he's just given up. I still think that is going to happen pre-time skip as well. Also, with Ada and Damon, their intentions are pretty unclear now, considering that when they were first introduced into the story, Ada just wanted to be with Kawaki. Knowing that Ada's ability to love was essentially robbed from her and she can't experience normal love, she was determined to get with somebody like Kawaki. However, with Kawaki wanting to be in the position of Boruto and activating Ada's Omnipotence Jutsu, Ada saw Kawaki's true colors, and he even referred to Kawaki as a coward. Ada probably doesn't even care about Kawaki like that anymore. In better terms, Ada was turned off by Kawaki, and with Damon as well, we know Damon, he just wants to protect his sister, so whatever Ada's will is, Damon will do everything to protect her. Ada even refers to Damon as his white knight. These two characters' intentions are pretty unclear. We don't know what the hell they're gonna do now, knowing that Ada probably doesn't want to get with Kawaki anymore, and also with the fact that Ada has also told Boruto that she won't rat him out to the Leaf Village, despite the fact that she has the Senringan and she is the all-knowing. With Damon also egging on for Boruto to get stronger, Damon and Ada are not really villains in the story anymore. They have really no position, but instead are just gonna live inside the hidden Leaf Village. Of course, they're with the Leaf, however, they're not gonna try to hunt down and kill Boruto, considering that Ada did not intend for Boruto to be in this position. And hell, she even had some empathy for him, apologizing to Boruto in this chapter. I know this has been talked about so many times, but I definitely do think we gotta see that Jogan pre-time skip. I know a lot of the fandom has been anticipating the reveal of the Jogan in the manga for years now. Every time there's a new chapter incoming, people are saying that the Jogan is happening. I made a video about predicting Boruto chapter 80, and literally half of the comments were Boruto is going to unlock the Jogan. I definitely do think that once we get this final battle with somebody like Kawaki and Boruto, if Boruto is put in a position where he is going to die, we of course know Momoshiki can come out, but I definitely do think with Boruto getting the scar, that is direct development and setup for Boruto to awaken the Jogan. Now of course that doesn't mean that he can control it right away. There's still some nuances that have to be addressed once it is shown, whenever it is revealed. However, this is one of the one things that could really save Boruto from this prophecy, and this would be a perfect way to show somebody like Toneri into the Boruto manga. In the Boruto anime, especially in the early stages during the earlier arcs, with the big threats that were going to harm the entire Shinobi world, as Toneri foreshadowed, he did state that the Jogan will help out Boruto to save everybody from this darkness. And I feel like once Boruto loses the will to live, if somebody like Sasuke dies or something similar to this, where Boruto faces so much trauma to the point where he just gives up living, I think the Jogan will be the one thing to save Boruto. And I did forget to mention before I end off this video, if you do remember in chapter 75, Boruto did see a glimpse of the future via Momoshiki's Byakugan. Byakugan. We did see some panels such as Shikadai facing off with Boruto, Mitsuki in his Sage mode, and while we did see those panels, one panel that hasn't been shown yet from chapter 75 was Kawaki looking down on somebody with blood on his face in his Karma 2 form. That hasn't happened yet. There was a similar panel that did look like that in chapter 78 where Boruto was fighting Kawaki initially, but the difference between those panels was that Kawaki was not in his Karma 2 state and there wasn't blood on his face. So with that being said, I definitely do think whoever Kawaki is looking down on, it might be Boruto, since those panels that we've seen through the POV of the future in chapter 75 was through Boruto. Boruto saw that through his own eyes via Momoshiki's Byakugan, and when we finally saw it in the later chapters, it was Boruto seeing it through his own perspective. I definitely do think if Boruto and Kawaki were to fight, we may have already gotten our answer. Boruto may have gotten struck down by Kawaki, and he'll probably find a way to escape. Since he is alive in the future, he'll definitely find a way to save his own ass and get the hell out of there so he can continue to get stronger in order to save everybody around him. But let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below. Do you actually think that the Boruto time skip will happen in the next chapter? In my opinion, I don't think it will happen. I think it's a good discussion video to have, considering that this topic has flared up once again. We haven't seen Boruto and Kawaki fight each other at full power, and despite seeing them scrap here and there in the past few arcs, we haven't seen them fight each other at full power, and that's a fight that we all been waiting to see. So let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.